Aging, Martha York.
Good morning.
Martha?
Hey, how are you?
I'm well. Nice to see you.
Yeah, welcome back. Happy Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, right.
I'm excited about our conversation today. Very excited because we're going to be,
They apply to me.
they apply to you.
Oh,
They do apply to you. Fall
Fair enough.
prevention. Falls are concerning not only for people who fall, but for people who care for those people that fall.
That's right.
Let's talk fall prevention. Tell me about the impact that falling can have and some stats that you have.
you know, falls are preventable. I'm going to start off by saying that, but we know that 1 in 3 older adults age 65 and above do have a fall every year, and out of those falls, one out of every 5 of those results in a serious injury.
Wow.
And actually, Henry Ford Health approached me a few years back because they realized that 50 to 60% of the people who come to the emergency room are there because of a fall-related
No
accident
kidding.
or injury. It's huge.
That's unbelievable.
And they said, we have to do something about this. And we know that when they do have the falls, it can result in brain injury, it can result in other fatalities, it can result in non-fatal but very serious injuries that impact people's independence.
Sure.
They now need more help, they might need to move out of their home, and we want to prevent that. And actually, I'd say about half of the falls that happen are occurring in people's homes, unfortunately. We just kind of move too quickly or mindlessly or have too much clutter or
Right,
whatever.
no one's falling on purpose, obviously.
Right, right.
No, but when people fall, then they're worried they're going to fall again, so then they freeze.
That's exactly right. That fear of falling, we find now, it really restricts people because they get nervous about going out at all.
Yeah.
And so we've been running the Matter of Balance program for a number of years. It's an evidence-based program that's designed to help people get over that fear of falling, strategize on how can I get back into some of the activities I really want to do. And what I see on a regular basis is that people will come and they're using borrowed or secondhand walkers
Sure.
or canes. They're at the wrong height, wrong size, and people are walking all crooked. They're either hunched over or it's way too far in front of them and then they get back issues, or it's too tall and then they get shoulder issues, or they're using the cane on the wrong side and it's not helping them, so they're still walking really crooked, right? And we have a part of the program where a physical therapist or an occupational therapist comes in and does a demonstration for people on how do you fall with as little injury as possible, how do you get up from a fall. But they also started making recommendations on using the right height with their walkers and their canes. And when people made those adjustments, all of a sudden they're walking 2 inches taller, more confident. And I said, we need to extend this to more than just the people attending the program. We need to teach people in the community, like you said, caregivers, family members.
Oh yeah, you can just buy a cane off the shelf at the drugstore and you don't know if it's the right one for you. How would anyone know?
That's right. They get the one with the most bling. That's what
Yeah.
they're
Right.
aimed for, right?
Yeah. So September, you guys have some programs. What are you guys doing?
So I'm taking that element of that physical therapist or occupational therapist, and I've created these 2-hour fall prevention events. They're free for the whole community. And what we want people to do is to drop in, and not drop in as in fall in, but come to the event at a time that's convenient for them, and they're going to move around from station to station, and they will learn things like how to fall with as little injury as possible, how to get up from a fall. They will learn how to use a walker and a cane getting up and down curbs and stairs and going around corners, how to navigate. They'll get some tips on getting the right sizing. They'll get recommendations on which device to use, how tall or short it should be, making adjustments in their own devices. They will also have resources with community members that if they need more help in the home, we'll have our options counselors on hand to give resources from the community, from our area agency on aging. So lots of great things that will occur.
I want to mention that these are free events, of course, too. You have some community partners helping you out, too.
Oh my gosh, so many wonderful partners. First of all, Henry Ford Health, their trauma and injury prevention department, we work with them regularly, so they're going to be at every event. Their physical therapy department is going to send some staff to help us with these assessments and demonstrations. But we also have Athletico from Brooklyn. We have Elara Caring with their skilled care staff are going to participate. In Lenawee County, we've got Carter Rehab coming, In Hillsdale County, we have Omega Therapy, we have orthopedic rehab services.
There we go.
We've got the staff from Perennial Parks Activity Department, their gym there are going to be present, so lots of great community partners.
You can child-proof your home. Can you fall-proof your home?
Absolutely. There are so many things that people can do. We have recommendations on grab bars and reducing clutter. I mean, that's one of the big, clutter's stressful anyhow.
I mean, I'm just thinking about the shoes that I trip
The
over
shoes.
every single
You know it.
day.
That's right. That's right. So where do we put those shoes instead? Can we get a bin? Could we, and I had a,
Can we get them off the stairs?
yeah. And I had a big rug that was like a thick one for my boots and stuff when I came inside. I was always tripping over it. I'm like, okay, that's got to go.
Yeah.
And I had a bathroom rug that I bought because it was a nice foamy thing. But as soon as the floor got wet, woo, it was like a magic carpet ride. I said, I got to get rid of this thing. So you want good, sturdy, you want equipment to be able to grab, like grab bars, handrails. You want to reattach those. I always say to people, check them every year like you check your batteries and your smoke detectors. Make sure they're nice and tight still. And I installed some grab bars even from our patio into our house or on our back stair, thinking it was for my mother-in-law and her friend, but guess who uses them every single day? Like, I love those grab bars. And so, yeah, they can reduce that clutter, they can rearrange the furniture that might be trip hazards for them, and they can also consider adding better lighting. You know, we live in a state that gets a lot of dark days, and so even just having, I have night lights that will come on when it gets a little bit dark outside, so on a cloudier day like today, they're on. So you can have motion detector lights and stronger lighting, and those are things that can help you with your fall prevention as well.
Don't try to carry so much.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
true. A lot we can learn. Martha, thanks so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
Martha York is the Wellwise Services Area on Aging, the Community Education Coordinator, and great events.
Can I give the 2 dates?
Yeah,
of
give me the
events that are
dates.
local? Okay,
Yeah.
so for Jackson County, we have 2. One at Jackson County Department on Aging on September 16th. It's an afternoon session from 1 to 3. And the second one will be at our Wellwise Services Building in Brooklyn on Thursday, September 19th from 10 a.m. till noon.
And all that information is available at wellwiseservices.org. Martha, thanks again for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
More of the show after this quick break.